So that important phone call I had, it was from this little dirty-faced pumpkin here. Say, hola, niños. No, not gonna say hola, niños. No? Okay, well, she's my co-teacher, but she's a little speechless right now. So we were talking grades. You have the option. You let me know. If I don't hear from you, I'm going to assume you want the traditional A, B, C, D, F type grade to be recorded into into PowerSchool. Okay? If what you want is to go with the pass-fail option, talk to your parents, make a decision, you got it. We'll go that route. Okay? How that would work, of course, would be if you ended up with a 60% or higher, you'd get a pass. If you didn't, it would be a fail. Otherwise, the traditional grade that shows up on PowerSchool will be how we're going to work this. What do you want to say, Angel? No, she's camera shy. Yes?
And say that I could write my name.
Oh, she's writing her name. You see this? It's backwards, but she's starting to write her name. It's not all, it's Allie. She's not finished. She's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so now we've talked about grades. Let's talk about chapter 1. The vocab, I assume you've already been studying because that's been uploaded on SuperSite for quite a while. So keep working on the vocab, learning vocab. There is, you will notice along with this video, there's a list of up and coming things due. Okay, shh, can't talk while I'm doing this, remember? And it is due, this Thursday. Vocab quiz chapter 1. Now, as with all the quizzes that we've been doing so far, they are open book, but you don't get to have open friends and open neighbors and open call a friend and open Google and open every electronic thing that you could be using. No. You can use your book, you can use your brain, that's it. Okay, so they're timed. It will be on SuperSite. Also coming up is your Yosoi video will need to be uploaded on the 14th. We're going to have a grammar quiz on the 14th. I expect it just to be on the imperfect tense, the abas and the ias, which I'm going to talk a little bit to you about now, which I also uploaded a catchy little music video thing to practice it with. That will be on the 14th. SuperSite for chapter 1 will be due on the 15th. Chapter 1 test, 16th. And then by then I'll have your Yosoi videos and I'll have checked them out and been able to upload them, and you'll be able to see each other's and respond to each other's. Right now I have that date as 4/20. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how the videos go and whether I get them updated by then, uploaded. So that's up and coming stuff. Now, please remember as I talk about dates, they are flexible. They're there as a suggestion. They're there to keep us moving and to kind of help pace out what it is that we need to be doing. But I will accept your work at any point. Obviously, staying up to date with us is going to be better for you than falling behind and getting confused and having too much to do at the end. So try and stay, pretty close to these dates as long as you can. Yes, dear. Hurry up.
This is
Isn't she cute? Let's talk after the video, okay? That's very cute. Keep drawing. Keep making a pretty picture.
Snail.
Oh, wow. She's making a snail. Okay. So, let's talk about imperfect tense. First of all, what is it? It's a past tense form. It's usually used to talk about what you used to do or what was happening in the past when something else came along and interrupted it. For example, if I want to say, I used to go out for pizza for my birthday, then I would use the imperfect tense. Yo comía pizza para mi cumpleaños. Or yo iba a comer pizza para mi cumpleaños.
Excuse me, Grandma.
Yes, dear.
That's a tweet.
Okay.
And the smell.
That's fantastic.
That's a sticker.
Okay. So, used to. What you used to do, that's when you use imperfect. Like if you wanted to say, I used to work in Pocatello. You'd say, yo trabajaba en Pocatello. Or if you said something like, I was working when the earthquake hit. I was working. The was working part would be imperfect. When the earthquake hit, preterite. Preterite comes along and interrupts the imperfect. Okay? So yo trabajaba cuando empezó el terremoto. Oh boy, this could be a good video. Imperfect tense is used along with preterite tense. Again, they're both past tense they're both past tense verb forms. Okay. It's a little tricky when you try and figure out, should I use preterite or should I use imperfect? It can get really tricky. Here's a trick for deciding. When you're translating the sentence and trying to figure out, well, should I use preterite or imperfect here? The trick is to say to translate it as an ing sentence, like, gosh, this is a crappy video. I think I'm going to start over. Ugh, I don't like it.
Mama, look what I draw
I
on here.
don't like it.
Mama, I draw an onion like this.